Once upon a time, in a smithery filled with the clinking and clanking of metal, a curious polecat wandered in. The polecat, fascinated by the shimmering filings scattered on the ground, decided to indulge in what he thought was a metallic feast. As he licked the scrap iron, his mouth began to bleed. "Ah," thought the polecat, "such is the strange taste of iron." Blissfully unaware that the blood was actually his own, the persistent polecat continued, until his entire tongue was lost to his own foolishness. Now, no one quite knows what lessons polecats learned, but they certainly became more mindful around smithies. Meanwhile, in the heart of the savannah, a grand lion snoozed beneath a baobab tree, his majestic mane catching the glimmer of the sun's rays. Unbeknownst to him, a curious little mouse was exploring the area and decided to dance across the lion's nose. Startled, the lion captured the mouse with a swift swat of his paw. "Oh, great lion," squeaked the mouse, "let me go, and I'll repay your kindness someday." Amused at the absurdity of such a notion, the lion released her with a chuckle. Days later, misfortune struck when hunters ensnared the lion in a tight rope. His grand roars echoed across the plains, catching the attention of the tiny mouse who scurried forth and gnawed through the ropes. "You see," squeaked the mouse triumphantly, "even a lion can be indebted to a mouse." The lion no longer laughed, but nodded in respect. Elsewhere, in a peaceful village, a mischievous boy was left in charge of watching the sheep. For a few giggles, he cried out, "Wolf! Wolf!" setting the locals into a frenzy, until they realized it was a prank and grumbled back to their cottages, likely plotting the prankster's doom. The boy, finding this uproar amusing, repeated the act. But of course, such charades rarely end well. One day, a real wolf appeared, hunger gleaming in its gaze. Screeching for help, the boy's cries fell on deaf ears, as the villagers dismissed him as a liar. The wolf, finding no adversaries, indulged in a feast as the boy vowed silently to himself, "Never again, I swear." Thus, the innocent tales of polecats, lions, mice, and boys continue to echo through generations, reminding everyone that actions are ever more potent than misplaced words or tongues.